Hello children, I am back again with the last tutorial of lesson number 1, that is food and feeding habits of animals. Children, in our previous tutorial we had discussed about the teeth of animals that tear and chew the flesh and about animals that eat and chew the grass. Also, we discuss in detail about cud chewing animals, or we call it as rumination. Now we will discuss about those animals that take in liquid food and food chain. Now let us start with these animals that take in liquid food. Liquid food, children, before that, hope you might know the meaning of liquid food. Liquid means just like milk, juice. Water is also in liquid. So, the food that you can drink instead of eating is to be called as liquid food. Bete, the animals that live on liquid food, they may fall under insect category also. Two such most common insects that take in liquid food are mosquitoes and butterflies. Children, a butterfly, what does it take as its food? It sucks nectar from the flower. What is nectar? Nectar is the sweet juice of the flower. And how butterflies or honeybees they can suck nectar? They suck nectar by the help of a long hollow tube that is present in their mouth. Children, have you ever sucked a juice or a cold drink with a pipe? You might be, na? In the same manner, butterflies and honeybees suck the nectar of the flowers. They have a straw-like mouth part. Beyond butterflies and bees, mosquitoes and leeches are another type of insect that take in liquid food. Students, do you know what kind of food do the mosquitoes and leeches take? They suck blood. Yes, leeches and mosquitoes suck blood from the bodies of other animals. Besides insects, animals also take in liquid food. Animals like cat and dog. Children, are you having a pet cat or pet dog at your home? Or have you ever seen them taking in milk or water? You might have seen them that they are taking milk or water with the help of their tongue. The taking in of liquid by this method is called as lapping. So animals like dog and cat lap up milk and water with the help of their tongue. Children, have you ever do this? If yes, then don't do it again. It is not a good habit. Food chain. Students, this is the last topic of this chapter and is equally important and easy to understand. Food chain. Bete, it is just like a chain of a food. In this chain, energy is transferred from one organism or one living being to another in the form of food. So what is food chain? Food chain is the sequence of transfer of energy in the form of food from an organism to an organism. Just like You see here in this diagram, you can see grass is being eaten by the caterpillar, and caterpillar take energy in the form of food from the grass, and this energy is transferred to the frog when they eat the caterpillar. And when this frog is being eaten by a snake, energy gets transferred to the snake, and finally the owl will get this energy when it eats the snake. So this process of this sequence of transfer of energy from a living being to another is known as food chain. Let us discuss few more examples of food chain. Like given here, first is corn. Corn we get from the plants. They are being eaten by the rat, and rat is eaten by the owl. This is a three-linked food chain in which three members are there: corn, rat and owl. Energy is transferred to the rat from the corns, and this rat transfers the energy to the owl when owl eats it. In the same manner, carrots, they are the product of the plants. They are eaten by the rabbit, and rabbit is eaten by the fox, and finally lion eats this fox to get the energy that is being transferred by the carrots. See the last example, grass. Grass is eaten by the grasshopper. Grasshopper transfers the energy to frog when frog eats it, and this frog is being eaten by this python snake, that is gives its energy to eagle when eagle eats it. Students, if you observe all the food chains carefully, you might have noticed that a food chain always starts from a plant or a part of a plant. Why? Because green plants are the producers. They are the living beings that can make their food from sunlight, air, water, etc. Which is the ultimate source of energy to the earth? Sun. Sun is the ultimate source of energy to the earth, and plants take the energy from the sun and store it in form of food, and this energy in form of food is transferred to all other living beings. So a food chain always begins with the producer, because plants make their own food. However, all the other animals, they depend directly or indirectly for their food on plants. Directly, like rat eat grains, rabbit eat carrots. We eat plants and plants products. Indirectly, like lion eat a rabbit, and rabbit survives only if eat plants. If there are no plants, then there will no life on the earth, because without plants, animals cannot get their food. Children, hope the chapter is clear to all of you. Now time to solve the assignment. All the best.